They'll be calling you a radical. Been a long time since I did a video here, right? So happy New Year to everybody. What a fucking year, huh? Ooh, I started out the year with a massive heart attack, telling doctors I could feel your valve you replaced because of the chemo isn't working. They don't believe me. Oh, I ripped to fucking shreds. I got a pacemaker. So I started out the year with open heart surgery. Harvest artery, and my whole top of my aortic route reconstruct, all cancer related. 2011, just another Fukushima coincidence. Got a pacemaker. So start this off. So up there in the Rogue Hospital, speaking of open heart surgeries, Tim Martin, who I work with, who's the biologist, he's the activist, the famous salmon guy who's, the Fukushima, all over it. He just recently had open heart surgery. I kept telling him, back doctors like me, and I'm like, no, it's your heart, dude. I'm telling you, it's your heart. He says, God, all these doctors I seen, and Dr. Blanche was right. I'm not an MD. And he says, so he sent this to me. So he had the emergency open heart surgery just recently. The Rogue Hospital, this ties in. It's breaking last night and this morning. There was on the ICU unit where he was at least 10 dead. Fentanyl theft. And replacing the fentanyl with tap water. It's killed at least 10. It's a breaking story right now. He was in that very unit. I says, when they catch the culprit, I don't know who lab, I got a bad lab work this week, and they made me suffer all through fucking crap. This country's on the ropes. Speaking of corruption and metaphorically, it's, football Sunday. Did you see the fucking Cowboys game? And if you don't believe that shit's fucking, they cheat. It's not completely rigged, but they sure the fuck cheat. The Cowboys haven't, who's the most expensive, valuable franchise in it? Now think about this. In America, the old USA. The fucking Cowboys just shows you branding. I love the Cowboys since I was a kid. I really love Troy Aikman. I loved him. I love Roger. Name 3 players. Oh, I got a jersey. They're vested. That fucking call last night. They're justifying it. Oh, there was another bad call. Fuck, there's so many. No. It goes back to the 2002 Sacramento Kings. We know factually that game was rigged. That's under David Stern under grand jury investigation. He never got indicted. He should have been, but the referee sure the fuck did. Donahue went to prison. He says, did you fix that game? Game 6, the Western Conference Championship. Kings had it won. They're up by 19 fucking points, something going into the fourth quarter. It's over. The calls were something ungodly, like 19-0 in the fourth quarter. Just read it. Did you fix that game? David Stern's a lawyer. That's the problem with this country. There's no integrity. The country is a country of total lies. The country is lock, stock, barrel, fucking lie for fucking profit. Lock, stock, barrel from A to Z. From Saddam Hussein, his weapon, when factually he knew that he didn't. Blitz told him, everybody knew they did. He still fucking blatantly lied. Like Obama, the plume is coming over. It's on Fukushima. Knew full well the emails have proven it. Blatantly lied. Trump meets with a bee. He dies. Can't tell us how much you're going to talk about Fukushima. Full wells. Blatantly lies. Slide with old man Biden. Fool knows what's happened. Blatantly lies. The whole country's a country of fucking liars. Lock, stock. It's like, Fukushima's a hoax when they know it's not a hoax. Hey, if you call it a hoax, your YouTube site to the moon. The country's a country of fucking total lies. That call last night, the game, Goff has the greatest drive of his fucking career. The long-suffering Lions fans, people don't know this. The Lions were the marquee NFL franchise in the late 50s. They were king. Been so long. Fuck, the Cowboys ain't won since 95. We're going to honor Jimmy down. Hey. Oh, fuck, it make you throw up. I think the second most valuable franchise is the Commandos, right? The Washington, whatever their name is. How is this fucking possible? The video shows he walked right in and reports right to the official. Because they blatantly fucking lie and cheat. That's this country. You don't think the NFL fucking is that? Look, the NFL, the NBA has evolved. I mean, it's so sad. It's so fucking sad. To sports merchandising companies. That's all they are. It's like Romo and Prescott. You know, they put him up on this pedestal long before they become anything and anybody and win anything because it's all about the sports merchandise. It's all about the brand. If it doesn't prove you, the fuck Cowboys haven't won anything since 1995. We're going on 30 fucking years. And yet they're the most valuable franchise? Why? Because it's not about fucking winning, is it? Brandon, I'm a Raiders fan. Bob Morning Ray. I just like that. I mean, I've never been branded as a team fan. I mean, I love sports. You know, maybe Weber State basketball is about as far as you can get me on that. And there's been times where I couldn't stand the fucking teams. No, I love to watch incredible athletes do their thing in great sport. I mean, it's fucking beautiful. It's incredible. But when it's rigged, when they fucking cheat, and the implications are so giant. You know, the Eagles lost today at home to the Cardinals. What? Get the fuck out of here. Cowboys are going to get the home. I mean, again, the money, right? They'll get a home field fucking game. They cost Detroit a home field fucking game. That costs gigantic. I can't ever recall a fucking call with more implications. I call that bad. Well, since that Sean Payton, that fucking non-call. But the 2002 Kings, David Stern, under oath. Well, did you fix that Game 6, the Kings-Lakers? I cannot deny that the NBA has an incentive for teams like the Lakers to win. Ask him again. I cannot deny that the NBA has an incentive for teams like Lakers to win. This country has no integrity. None. A to Z. Look at Fukushima. NOAA, EPA, it's just fucking... The people that you're taught as a child to look up to and respect are the biggest fucking liars. Look at religion. Fuck the people. What they do in the name of just blatantly fucking lie. I mean, politicians, fucking government officials, everybody. It's just the culture. I mean, how the fuck did we get there? So I'm glad Tim Horton's not dead. I says, fuck, they hate us. The Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, how fucking dirty. You almost got Karen Silkwood. Maybe they were after you, and I don't know how they missed. But he was in that very fucking unit, in the very floor, on the ICU unit. What? Woo, just recently. Whoa. So, drug addiction. That's what they shoot you with when you have your chest split open. Fentanyl. I mean, it's a hell of a fucking drug, because have your chest fucking, fuck the scars up and down me now. Been a long time since it's been a hell of a fucking year, right? 2023. What a fucking year. They finally admitted the F word, started saying the F word after 12 years, Fukushima. But it's the tank war, the red herring. They red herring Fukushima. 2023 year, what's the marquee event in the entire 2023? The Fukushima red herring, the water tank fallacy. That's the number one story, Oh, number two, probably the greatest war criminal in fucking modern world history. Finally fucking died. Kissinger's death. Finally. Got to talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. I love how you think that these presidents that ran the economy into the fucking ditch by the fraudulent PPP loan. I make a living off other people's taxes. I hate the government. Oh, good. I got a check. PP loan. So fraudulent. Who just went up. I mean, it's so outrageous. And you know where I think the demi came from. Won't address the root. We don't anything. Flooded this, just destroyed this country with inflation, liquidity. The two guys that did it, Trump and Biden. You don't think the country's fucking rigged? No. 2024, that are going to be your two choices? Could you really dream up geezers that fucking want to be fucking Caesars? They got to be the two, not the two of the top 5 worst human beings on the face of the earth, let alone politicians. These two are fucking disgusting criminals. Fukushima, 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 Fukushima. And if you don't think that's the biggest event in human, you're fucking in denial. You're in denial. So I'm glad, Tim's, I haven't been able to do videos here. You know, number 3 story. Idaho National Lab, Kevin Blanch takes them down. I haven't finished the job. The job is they got to go to prison. They looted us here in Utah. They ripped us off. You know, 4th biggest story in the United States, that'd be Tim Ballard. What's the story you don't even know about? Oh, that's just Utah. No, it's not. It's so international. You know. So, orcas in San Diego eating, and this is how the panty paid. The media used to be pretty good in San Diego, so competitive. They used to talk about them, not anymore. The media in San Diego is as bad as the media in Utah. It's pay-to-play propaganda machine. KSL still saying we need more nuclear. Deseret News, yay, we need nuclear. Fuck, it's so pitiful. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Orcas swimming with the dolphins. When fucking orcas are killing the dolphins, they are eating them. Because there's no Chinook salmon, the Great Pacific. When you can cover that up, Orwell couldn't dream this off on a hit of acid and a bucket of fucking hallucinating fucking mushrooms. So I'm glad Martin's it's a breaking story. Still in the fentanyl, putting tap water in it. Whoa. What a year, huh? 2023. So this year has been the most challenging year of my life. Yeah, it could be. I probably should have died. I kept telling, you know, I come from family heart doctors. You know, they split me open, ripped me out in 2017, replaced aortic valve with a. I kept telling them it didn't work. You know, pain shooting. I'm tide pulling, doing whatever I can feel it. I'm fading away, shooting down my. No, it's neuropathy. I'm telling cardiologists this. My doctors this. No. When Goff finally got in and ripped me open, sure shit, that valve was all clogged. And so I says, I'm going to fucking sue you guys. You talk to attorneys in Utah, you know what they'll tell you? The only way you can sue in Utah is if you die. How do you sue from the grave? And I says, exactly. Mission accomplished. So I started out with my fucking, it was so bad. And I had to diagnose myself. Me and my doctor my daughter had to argue with them. You know, they're just going to put a patient. And she's like, no. And one of the butchers heard us. You know, and she's telling, no, he's had an heart attack. He's had an event. It was too massive. I don't know how it didn't kill me. So I've been rehabbing the whole time. Been a fucking ugly hard rehab. But I was down to 143 pounds. I back to 170 where I belong. I've fucking been working hard. I walk every fucking day. My diet has been it's been intense and everything else has gone to shit. You know, it's been brutal. You know, really fucking brutal. And then at the same time, Google was attacking me. Google took down my stuccodamage.com site for no reason. They're just attacking me. Striking videos, taking down videos, threatening my whole fucking site over and over and over again, you know, while that's nothing new. They've been attacking me every chance I get vulnerable. You know, when I'm in the ICU unit at LDS East State, if I'm going out of a coma, full of AML leukemia in 2011 and 2012, they viciously went after me. Fucking NEI fucking hires teams of trolls to attack me. But, which are felonies in all 50 states. You know, I've been fighting cancer all the time. So I started the year there with the hospital, ended the year. So get this, you know, I get back, I get a bad test. What? So I'm telling you, this is how fucked up these hospitals are. We need to talk about this more and more and more. You know, talk about your own. I've been misdiagnosed so many fucking times. I mean, the AML leukemia that it was, finally got diagnosed at the last minute, almost killed me. I mean, I came so close to dying with leukemia, you know. Good doctor, bad doctor. Good doctors saved me, bad doctors was killed. So I come back from San Diego, get in, they want to, you know, my blood tests. They hadn't done one about 6 months, being the heart, everything else. So I get a call on the 20th of December. Your leukemia markers have come back. What? After 11 years? I know there's just probability that happening is near it, but I know that if it does, I know the implications. Most likely death. Try to transplant at my age, whatever. And I talked to her, my doctor, and she's like, no, they're back. They're showing there. The only other option I think is it's possible maybe a new leukemia that showed up. Or I guess it could be a lab error. So I'm Googling around. Lab errors are supposed to be less than 1%, which I call bullshit. So I hurry and get back in there, take the test. It's 48-hour turnaround. Of course, Christmas is coming. I did my test on the 21st, and I'm like, hopefully they get a turnaround. They made me wait 9 fucking days, and then I had to call them. Oh, I bet Ben gonna call you all day. Oh, it was a mistake. No more. So my grandson had cancer. I mean, my grandchildren are so close to me. I mean, it's like ruined their Christmas. They were just wrecks. My pair of 11s. So, they had a candle burning the whole time, praying. I mean, I never heard such joy in my grandsons ever. I called them as soon as I got the results. Says, guess what? You could hear the nerves. They know the call's coming. And I says, it was a mistake. I never heard such joy in a human being's life in their voice in my life. They were high-fiving, screaming, yeah, it's going crazy. Celebrating New Year's early. My granddaughter started to cry. The medical system is broken. And what do? Just keep it's like the evangelical right where it's evolved. It needs to come home. It needs to fix itself. Everything's elites. The elites have caused this. The elites have caused that. Yet they're empowering politicians, Obama, Trump, Biden, to cut the taxes on the very people they're saying they're going against. You don't think cutting taxes on the 1% on the elites empowers them? Of course it empowers them. Gives them more wealth, gives them more leverage, gives them more fucking political power. Yet, how did they get hooked into that? Divide and conquer, mission fucking accomplished. CIA, the 3 branches of government in the United States, CIA, NSA. We were talking about this yesterday, CIA, NSA, CFR. It's not the question of did the CIA do this, did the CIA do that? Well, of course we know the CIA is fucking running everything. The question is, who the fuck is the CIA? Edward Snow fucking job, that con man? I mean, talk about a liar. Sitting next to the ball, I thought he was flying to Argentina. Global oligarchs. The elites. Yep. The very people that hate the elites empower the elites. And meanwhile, back on the fucking ranch, Oregon, see no nuclear, speak no nuclear. So the biggest story of the year, bar none, of 2023 was them starting to use the F word after 12. They wouldn't even mention it. Now everybody's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, like the nuclear energy frogs have been, as I said right here, 2011, March. They're going to tell you what Kevin Blanch, word for word, is telling you right now. But they're going to wait 10, 12 years to tell you. Oh, the biggest story is the Fukushima tank water red herring flush. Why the Pacific Ocean dies, stock market makes all-time high. I'm on the winning team until you get cancer. So the medical industry is fucking, I mean, that's the biggest story. Bar fucking none with Kevin Blanch taking down fucking NuScale. Of course, they're out there. They're in the fucking south of France with their feet. Of course, it's like the south of France here today in Utah, northern Utah. Get 2 feet on the ground, snow, 50 degrees. It's the banana belt this year. So, what a year, right? What a year. What a year. That call last night, I think, because sport is so metaphorical. Basketball, football, sport metaphors. The bottom of the 13th inning, Ken Burns on Balcon came on. The second biggest story, of course, is the death of Kissinger. Finally, the greatest war criminal in modern world history, bar none. Of course, the other story is, it's a big story, is the second 9/11, 10/7. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Saddam Hussein has weapons. No, he didn't. And he knew full well, blatantly lies. Went up to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Fuck Luther Kitty. Fuck use millions of soldiers to go after a couple thousand Taliban who had nothing to do. Afghanistan didn't do 9/11. The Saudis did it. That's an arguable fact. And they knew it. Malice. And religious leaders go in. They lead their flock astray on a Sunday morning. Well, it's Sunday afternoon. Pop, pop, oh, Oppie dropped. Oppenheimer. The movie. Pretty big event. Pretty good movie, really. You know, nobody wanted to drop except Oppie. Oppie, who we celebrate as this great scientist, which is not, he was no fucking great scientist. He's nothing but a mass murdering scumbag. One of the greatest dirtbags who ever walked. The only one that probably even be worse than him was Truman. Truman. Even Leo, who wrote the letter, backed the fuck out of the bomb. Everybody backed. Baby never born, mother never pregnant. They knew full well that the Germans never have it. They knew. Look up what Leo wrote about it. Look what Einstein said. Look what all they all, fucking Einstein was never in the Manhattan, but the guys who were the Manhattan Project, Leo's the one who wrote the letter. He backed out. Everybody backed out. He dropped it anyway. Papa Oppie dropped. They never stopped. They went to the parallel in Korea. Don't cross that parallel, MacArthur. Don't fucking do it. Oh, he did it. He turned it to hell. Went out to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Kissinger is dead. Kissinger is dead. The number 2 story of 2023. Wow. Whoa. Finally. Got to talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. Finally. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Luke the kitty. Fucking Bremer. Isn't he Christian Dior's fucking son? Yeah. Rumsfeld died of multiple myeloma. So did that liar Colin Powell. Colin Powell could be the greatest fucking liar in modern history. Right there. He knew full well that Saddam Hussein had it. Went up to Iraq to get Dick Cheney and friends of Big Sat. Rumsfeld's dead. But, Democrats giving Dick Cheney, one of the greatest war criminals in human history, a standing ovation on the House floor. That was the year before. Oligarchs make it rain in Ukraine. Middle East dividend. So what a year. What an ugly fucking year. What a good year. It's been a hard year. My grandson is telling him, he says, well, I really haven't had a good year since I was born. The world hasn't had a good year since I was born, my one grandson said. 2011. March of 2011. Those 2 pairs of 11s of mine. I said, there's been some good things. It has been. There's been a lot of ugliness since 2011. A lot of fucking liars. A lot of scumbags. And it's worked for them. I think. They think they're wealth. They've gotten rich. Gotten a lot of money. Fukushima's a hoax. YouTube site to the moon. Fuck, what a trap. The capitalistic rope. They'll give you just enough. So the big story is the Fukushima red herring. This is a big story. I'm glad Tim Martin's not dead. But, the fentanyl, what a metaphor to end the year. So sports metaphors matter. I think it's perfect because this has been 1 year of liars, of corruption, of these... The elites are planning something. Oh, fuck, they ain't planning shit. You're empowering them. You just keep slurping up and feeding. Tax rate should be 99% on those fucking dirtbags. It's 0. Fucking Lord Musk, Lord Bezos, Lord Gates. Fuck. Wow. The Fukushima red herring is the number 1 story of the year. Fukushima, they started to say the F word on the tank, as I'll predict is the number 1 story of the year. That's coming right up. Forever Massacre, I go over here. Oh, get my Nobel watch out. Second biggest story is Kissinger's death. Finally. But what a fucking year. News scale goes down. Kevin Blanch's work. Oh, yeah. Proved what a fraud. Job needs to get finished. They need to go to fucking jail. They need to go to jail. What a fucking year. The last play, well, it wasn't the last play, but nearly the last play. The 2-point conversion on the Lions in Dallas is really the capitulation. That's like the worst fucking NFL call in history. And we all know about the fucking. How about that? I mean, fuck, it's so pitiful. It's so pitiful. Most valuable franchise never wins. They haven't won anything since '95. I don't think they've been to the championship game since then. What a metaphor. What a thumbprint. Bottom of the 13. That's baseball, Kevin. Yeah, I know. Stay tuned. TikTok, Diablo Canyon. What's your prediction for 2024? A nuclear disaster in the United States. Where at? Diablo Canyon. Been a long time. Robin Hood 2024. We haven't seen from Robin Hood in a while, have we? She's just a cardboard cutout. What do you think Trump and Biden are? Operation Friendship. Been a long time, hasn't it? It's been a long time. Is that Kermit? Been a while. Idaho National Lab. Woo! The Great Pacific Genocide. 2024, my predictions of nuclear disaster in the United States. Earthquake and tsunami. TikTok, Diablo Canyon Clock. Stay tuned.